Welcome to the world of apps. A quick look, the world today is full of apps. Apps are small programs. They run on your phone, they run on your tablet, maybe even on your watch. People use apps for almost everything. They use them to chat with friends. They use them to order food. They use them to find their way around town. It's a big deal, this app world. It has grown very fast, and it keeps growing even now in 2025. It seems everyone wants an app or needs an app for something new each day. Making an app can seem hard. Many people think it is too hard for them. They think you need to be a genius or have lots of money. That is not always true. Yes, some apps are very big, some apps are very complex, but many good apps are simple. They do one thing well. You can learn to make an app, you can start small. This guide will help you understand the basic steps. It will show you what you need to think about. The app industry is exciting, it is always changing. New ideas pop up all the time, new tools also appear. These tools can make building apps easier. There are chances for everyone. If you have a good idea, if you are willing to learn, if you are ready to work hard, you can build something useful, you can build something people want. That is a great feeling. It is what drives many app creators. The chance to make a difference, even a small one. So you want to build an app, that is a good start. But where do you begin? It is like building a house. You do not just start hammering nails. You need a plan. You need to know what you are building. You need to know why you are building it. This guide will walk you through that plan. We will take it step by step. No jargon, just simple talk. Let's get started on your app journey. Finding your app idea, solving a real problem first. Every good app starts with an idea, but not just any idea. The best ideas solve a problem. Think about problems you have. Think about problems your friends have, or your family. Maybe there is something that takes too much time, or something that is hard to do. An app could make it easier, an app could make it faster. That is a good starting point. Don't try to think of an app first. Think of a problem first. The app is just the solution. Look around you. Listen to people. What do they complain about? What tasks do they find annoying? For example, maybe people in your area find it hard to find local gardeners. An app could list local gardeners. It could show their services and prices. That solves a real problem. Or maybe students struggle to organize their study notes. An app could help them tag, search, and review notes easily. Focus on real needs. Don't just build an app because you think it's cool. Build it because it helps someone. Avoid ideas that are too big at the start. Many beginners want to build the next Facebook, or the next big game. That is very hard. It takes a lot of time. It takes a lot of money. And a big team. Start with something small, something manageable. An app that does one thing really well is better than an app that does many things poorly. You can always add more features later. Get the core idea right first. Solve one specific problem for a specific group of people. A common pitfall is making something only you would use, or something that already has many great solutions. Your idea should be useful to others. It should offer something new or better. Write down your ideas. Don't worry if they seem silly at first, just write them down. Then, think hard about each one. Which problem does it solve? Who has this problem? Is it a big enough problem that people would use an app for it? This thinking is very important. It is the foundation of your app. Checking the field why market research matters. So, you have an app idea. You think it solves a problem, that is great. But what next? Before you start building, you need to do research. This is called market research. It means looking at what is already out there. It means understanding who your potential users are. Many people skip this step. They are too excited. They want to start coding right away. This is a big mistake. Market research saves you time. It saves you money in the long run. First, look for similar apps. Are there apps that do what your app plans to do? Search the app stores. Search on Google. See what you find. If there are many similar apps, that is not always bad. It might mean there is a real need, but your app will need to be different. It will need to be better in some way. Maybe it's easier to use. Maybe it has a special feature. Maybe it is cheaper. If there are no similar apps, that could be good. Or it could mean there is no market for it. You need to find out why. Next, understand your target audience. Who are the people who will use your app? Are they young or old? Are they tech-savvy or beginners? What are their needs and wants? Knowing your audience helps you design the app for them. It helps you market the app to them later. You can create personas. These are like imaginary typical users. Give them names, describe their lives. Think about how your app fits into their day. This makes your audience real. It helps you make better decisions. How do you do this research? You can read reviews of similar apps, see what people like, see what they complain about. You can create online surveys, ask people about the problem your app solves. Ask if they would use an app like yours. You can talk to potential users directly. Show them your idea. Get their feedback. The more you know, the better. Don't be afraid of what you find. Even bad news is good news. It stops you from building something nobody wants. Good research is a best practice. It is not optional. Simple looks, happy users, basic app design rules. Once you know your idea is good, and you know who will use it. It is time to think about design. App design is not just about pretty colors. It is about how the app works. It is about how easy it is to use. This is called user interface, UI, and user experience, UX. UI is what it looks like. UX is how it feels to use it. Good design makes users happy. Bad design makes users frustrated. They will delete your app fast if it is hard to use. Keep it simple. This is the most important rule, especially for a new app. Do not clutter the screen with too many buttons, or too much text, or too many features all at once. Each screen should have a clear purpose. Users should know what to do without thinking too much. Use clear labels for buttons. Use icons that people understand. Think about the flow. How does a user move from one screen to another? Make it logical. Make it smooth. Less is often more in app design. Consistency is also key. Your app should look and feel the same on every screen. Use the same colors. Use the same fonts. Buttons that do similar things should look similar. This helps users learn how to use your app quickly. If every screen is different, users will get confused. They will not know what to expect. Think about popular apps you use. They're usually very consistent. This is not an accident. It is good design. It builds trust and comfort. Think about your target users. A design for young kids will be different from a design for business people. Colors, fonts, and images should match their tastes and their needs. Make sure text is easy to read. Make sure buttons are easy to tap, especially on small phone screens. Test your design ideas. You can draw sketches on paper first. This is called wireframing. Show them to potential users. Get their feedback early. This is much cheaper than changing the design after you have built the app. Good design is about empathy for the user. Section 5. Building time. The process of making your app. Now the exciting part. Building the actual app. This is called development. It means writing code. Code tells the phone or computer what to do. There are different ways to build apps. You can build native apps. These are made for one specific system, like iOS for Apple devices, or Android for Google devices. Native apps usually perform best. They feel smooth. They can use all the phone's features easily. But you need to build two separate apps if you want both iOS and Android. Another way is cross-platform development. This means you write code once, and it works on both iOS and Android. Tools like React Native, Flutter, or Xamarin allow this. This can save time and money, especially if you have a small team. But sometimes, cross-platform apps are not as smooth as native apps. They might not access all phone features perfectly. For many simple apps, cross-platform is a good choice. It helps you reach more users faster. You need to choose what is right for your app and your skills. You will need some tools. A computer, of course. You will need software called an IDE. This stands for Integrated Development Environment. It is where you write and test your code. Examples are Xcode for iOS apps and Android Studio for Android apps. If you use cross-platform tools, they often have their own IDEs or work with common ones like VS Code. Learning to code takes time. There are many online courses, many tutorials. Start with a simple language, maybe Swift for iOS, or Kotlin for Android, or JavaScript for some cross-platform tools. The development process involves several steps. First, you set up your tools, then you start building the screens you design. You write code for the buttons. You write code for the logic. What happens when a user taps here? What data needs to be saved? It is like building with digital Lego blocks. You build one piece at a time. You test it. Then you connect it to other pieces. A common pitfall is trying to build everything perfectly at once. It is better to build a basic version first. This is called a minimum viable product, MVP. It has only the most important features, enough to solve the core problem. Section 6. Squashing bugs. The big deal about testing. You have built a version of your app, you are proud, you want to show it to the world, but wait, there is a very important step. Testing. Testing means finding problems in your app. These problems are called bugs. A bug is when the app does not work as expected. Maybe it crashes. Maybe a button does not work. Maybe it shows the wrong information. All apps have bugs, even apps from big companies. The goal of testing is to find and fix as many bugs as possible before users see them. There are many ways to test. First, you test it yourself. This is called developer testing. Go through every screen, try every feature, try to do things in unusual ways. Try to break it. Think like a user who does not know how it is supposed to work. Keep notes of everything that goes wrong. Note what you did, note what happened. This helps you find the bug in your code later. This initial testing is crucial. You are the first line of defense against bugs. Then get other people to test it. This is very important. You know your app too well. You might miss things. Ask friends, ask family, ask people from your target audience. Let them use the app without instructions. Watch them silently. See where they get stuck. See what confuses them. Their fresh eyes will find problems you never thought of. This is called user testing or beta testing. Collect all their feedback, the good and the bad. It is all valuable information for improvement. Fixing bugs is called debugging. It can be tricky. You look at your code. You try to find where the mistake is. The notes from testing help a lot. IDEs have tools to help you debug. You can run the code step by step. You can see what is happening inside the app. Fix the bugs, then test again. This cycle of testing and fixing might happen many times. It can feel slow, but it is much better to find bugs now than to have angry users leave bad reviews later. Thorough testing is a sign of a professional app developer. Section 7. Ready for the world launching your app. Your app is built, it is tested, the big bugs are fixed, now it is time for the launch. Launching means making your app available for people to download. This usually happens through app stores. The Apple App Store for iOS apps, the Google Play Store for Android apps. These stores are the main places people find and get apps. Getting your app on these stores involves a few steps. It's not just one click. You need to prepare some things. First, you need a developer account. Both Apple and Google charge a fee for this. An annual fee for Apple, a one-time fee for Google. Once you have an account, you need to prepare your App Store listing. This is like the shop window for your app. It includes your app's name, a description of what it does, screenshots of your app in action, maybe a short video. You need an app icon. This is the small picture people see on their phone. Make it attractive, make it clear. Writing a good description is important. Use simple words. Explain the benefits of your app. What problem does it solve? Why should someone download it? Think about keywords. These are words people might type into the App Store search. If your app helps with gardening, use words like garden, plants, watering. This helps people find your app. Screenshots should show the best parts of your app. Make them look good. They are very important for first impressions. Many users decide based on the name, icon, and screenshots. Then you submit your app for review. Apple and Google review every app. They check if it follows their rules. They check for quality. They check for security. This review process can take some time, sometimes a few hours, sometimes a few days, or even longer. If they find a problem, they will tell you. You will need to fix it and submit again. This is normal. Do not get discouraged. Once your app is approved, you can choose when to release it. The launch is exciting, but it is just the beginning of your app's life. Section 8. Telling everyone smart ways to market your app. Your app is live in the stores. Congratulations. But your work is not done. Now you need to tell people about it. This is called marketing. If nobody knows your app exists, nobody will download it. Even the best app needs marketing. You do not need a huge budget. There are many smart ways to market your app, especially when you are starting. Think about where your target users spend their time. That is where you should tell them about your app. Start with people you know. Tell your friends. Tell your family. Tell your colleagues. Ask them to download your app. Ask them to try it. Ask them to give you a review in the App Store. Good reviews help a lot. They make other people trust your app. You can also post on your social media. Share a link to your app. Explain what it does. Show some nice pictures or a short video. Make it easy for people to share with their friends too. Word of mouth is very powerful. Think about online communities. Are there forums or groups where your target users hang out? For example, if your app is for book lovers, find book clubs online, or forums about reading. Share your app there, but do not just spam. Be helpful. Participate in discussions. Then, when it is relevant, mention your app. Some websites review apps. You can reach out to them, send them a nice email. Explain why your app is interesting. A good review on a popular site can bring many downloads. Consider App Store Optimization, or ASO. This is like SEO for websites, but for app stores. It means using the right keywords in your app title and description. It means having good screenshots. It means getting good reviews and ratings. All these things help your app rank higher in App Store searches. The higher it ranks, the more people will see it. Marketing is an ongoing effort. Try different things, see what works. Keep learning and adapting your strategy. A common pitfall is to launch and then do nothing. Marketing is essential for growth. Section 9. The journey goes on. Keep learning and improving. Your app is launched. People are using it. You are marketing it. Is that the end? Not at all. The app journey is a continuous cycle. It is about learning. It is about improving. It is about staying updated. The app world changes fast. New technologies appear, user expectations change. Your app needs to keep up, or it will become old and forgotten. This is true for all apps, big or small. Even if your app is simple, listen to your users. Their feedback is gold. Read the reviews in the app stores. Read emails they send you. What do they like? What do they dislike? What features are they asking for? This feedback tells you how to make your app better. Sometimes users will report bugs you missed. Fix them quickly. Releasing updates with bug fixes shows you care. It builds trust with your users. They will appreciate that you are listening and improving the app for them. Plan for updates. Your first version, the MVP, was just the start. Now you can add more features. But do not add everything users ask for. Choose features that fit your app's main purpose. Choose features that add real value. Release updates regularly, maybe once a month, or once every few months. Each update is a chance to improve the app. It is also a chance to remind users about your app, and to attract new users. Each update keeps the app fresh. Keep learning yourself. Technology changes. New design trends emerge. New marketing tricks are found. Stay curious. Read blogs about app development. Follow experts on social media. Try new tools. The skills you have today might not be enough tomorrow. This is not to scare you, it is to encourage you. Learning is part of the fun. It keeps things interesting. Building an app is not a destination. It is an ongoing adventure of creation and refinement. Enjoy the process, and keep making things better.